So the realities of online school is really hard to articulate because I definitely had a untraditional school experience. When people ask me how is UPenn, I don't really know what my school is really like. I am a first-year graduate student at UPenn, if you didn't know. My name's Natalie. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're old. School this year was a lot more challenging than I ever anticipated being, and I think in part because I just wasn't prepared for the reality of what online school actually entails. I would wake up from my bed just to go back downstairs at my little office, which I set up in my mom's dining room, and I would just work there for hours and hours. And I think the thing with online school is that there's no boundaries. So today I just kind of wanted to touch on my personal experience and give a little bit of a reflection video on the 2020 schooling experience, see if anyone out there kind of struggled like I did. And yeah, so, you know, let's just get right into it. Like I said before, my name's Natalie. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and like this video as the algorithm just loves that. So we've definitely been growing slow and steady, and I'm very grateful. So today I guess I just wanted to share on a more deeper level the actual realities of online school and what that actually entailed and kind of the mental toll it took personally on me. Numerous times throughout the semester, I felt like I had no friends. I didn't sleep a lot. I had no boundaries either. There was no separation between work and home life, which I think a lot of people are struggling with, especially in a pandemic. There was a recent study done saying that 68 to 69% are experiencing burnout, and I think I might make another video on this later, but burnout is real, and I never have personally experienced burnout because I always had such a nice balance between work and play, but this year I didn't. I worked. And that's all I did. Every single day I woke up, went from my bed to downstairs, and I did the exact same thing day in and day out. Foundationally, we aren't wired to be like that. Human beings are so much more than just staring at a computer screen and performing these really meaningless tasks. As I do hold my undergraduate degree, I can confirm that if you are a freshman in college and you just finished your first semester at school, this school experience is unlike any other I've ever had. It wasn't a true college experience, and if you are on the verge of dropping out, I would really try to persuade not. I think hopefully with the vaccine really in the horizons, we can start getting, quote, back to normal. It was my decision to study in a pandemic, and although I don't regret that decision, I will say I wasn't really prepared for it because I don't think anyone was. I have never felt more alone in my life, and the feeling of loneliness is not something that fades overnight. It's that constant lacking of human interaction with other people, actual physical interaction with other people, talking to somebody at Starbucks, you know, seeing their beautiful smiles and stuff. I think that has what 2020 has been lacking for me personally, especially because I am so sociable. I'll talk to anyone, you know, and I love it. I do. I'm just that type of person. If you ask my dad the same question, he'll be like, please don't bother me. He actually kind of likes the pandemic and the solitude, but I don't. I will say, however, there is some good that came out of it. Me personally speaking, I started a YouTube channel, and if you're watching this, at least this far into the video, hi! Once again, my name's Natalie. Please subscribe. You wouldn't be watching this video if the pandemic didn't happen. I wouldn't be sitting here today talking in front of my DSLR like a crazy person, but I'm here. And I guess it's just you have to take what life throws at you and just roll with it. But I also want to say that if you are struggling with loneliness, if you are missing that human interaction, first of all, I hear you. I can really relate to that. I'm not implying that I don't have friends. I do, but they all live in a different state or a different city than I do. I really haven't had the privilege of getting to know my peers at UPenn in my class super well just because of the pandemic. And because we were all new too, we were all super shy. And sure, I would go to socially distanced meetups a little bit in the summer, but now, you know, there's snow outside. Nobody's gonna want to sit outside in the snow. At least not me. I don't know, maybe they already did that and I just wasn't invited, but I don't know. I guess going into the new year, I just need to, you know, pick up my head. It's okay, admit that I kind of had a shitty semester and just move on. I don't want to invalidate anyone's feelings by saying, you know, there are worse things out in the world, but if that works for you, please go do it. You know, I don't want to diminish how you are feeling, but if that frame of mind works for you, sometimes it works for me, other times I just want to be sad. And that's okay. So you do you. Let me know how that goes. To close, I will leave you with a quote by musician Henry Rollins. He once said, "Loneliness also adds beauty to life. It puts a special burn on the sunsets and makes night air smell better." Now, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing Zoom University. Is it for only one semester? Is it also for next fall? I don't know, and I don't think anyone can tell you the answer to that. But all I know is that I really do have to pick up my head and keep pushing forward, because at the end of the day, in 3 years, I will be graduating from UPenn with a degree in architecture, and I'm so excited to see what the future has in store for me. So keep your head up. It's okay to feel sad, you know? It's okay to feel sad. And by saying you're sad because you did Zoom University, I just want you to know your feelings are valid. If you're feeling lonely, that's a valid feeling. If you're feeling stressed, overworked, burnt out, totally normal. I think a lot of us are in the same boat. So, all right, and I'll just leave you with that. Leave me a comment if you were kind of feeling the same way, or even if you aren't in school and you're just constantly working and you just can never seem to be a break just due to lack of boundaries the pandemic has caused. Let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. I always love hearing from you guys. And I guess that's it for me rambling in one video. So I'll see you next time. Love you guys.